Hey movie buffs, welcome to another episode of VOD Indie, the show where we take a look at independent films and talk with the creative forces behind them. I'm your host, Dynasty Tennison.
And I'm Caroline Russell. We recently got the chance to attend the Macon Film Festival. While we were there, we saw some fantastic films and talked to some amazing people. Let's take a look.
We were able to sit down with TJ Amato at the Macon Film Festival and discuss his film, Brother's Keeper, as well as the enormous passion he has for filmmaking. Let's take a look.
When I first moved to Los Angeles, I had met my one business partner, Josh Mills, and we kind of had the same core ideals of, we wanted to make movies that enlighten, educate, and entertain. And later on in about 2008, we got the chance to start our own company with our other business partner, Stephen Camp, who was able to secure a angel investor. And we just, we started from there and went out, and our first film, Brother's Keeper, we released in 11 cities, and now we're going to be re-releasing in September on a much grander scale. It's a great film. We have a great cast. It's such a spiritual and enlightening message of forgiveness, and it's something that we carry around ourselves every day. It's just this unforgiveness, and I'd like people to know that there is different ways to forgive.
And I'm going to be there to watch him suffer.
He is nothing more than a boy.
I actually started in filmmaking when I moved to Los Angeles in 2004, and I worked as a PA like most people do, and kind of learned the ropes, throwing out trash and giving people coffee, and then slowly worked my way up as like a producer's assistant and director's assistant, and then got into the studio world working for like internships with smaller companies that work with like 20th Century Fox and Sony and people like that. And then finally ended up at Relativity Media, where I learned probably the most for filmmaking that I ever did in all of my years in Los Angeles. The hardest part about making an independent film is probably the financing, I'd say. I mean, your money's already tight as it is for any movie, but when you're trying to make something on a grand scale, especially a period piece like we did, I always say just never give up, because the people who keep at it and really keep, perfecting their craft and just keep making movies are the people who make it in the industry. So just never give up.
For twin brothers Andy and Pete Goodwin, everything in life seems to fall into place. But what happens when an unexpected twist of fate alters their lives forever? In this must-see film, revenge and anger may seem like the best motive, but what will happen if forgiveness takes over? Will forgiveness prove to be the ultimate source of revenge? Let's find out in Brother's Keeper.
You know I wouldn't stand a chance without you.
Don't be afraid. True love has no room for fear.
I thank God every day for my true love.
Isn't the guy supposed to pick up the girl? Aren't you supposed to take a date to the prom? Wow, Maggie.
It's beautiful out tonight. It's perfect. I can't wait to marry you, Maggie.
I fell in love with you there, Maggie. I've been in love with you ever since.
What does Pete have that I don't have, huh?
What's going on?
Maggie Malloy. She's dead.
The unsolved murders aren't the type of thing that draws people into a town.
He killed her. He killed Maggie. She's gone.
It was an accident, Dad.
Until this is cleared up, they're gonna lock you up for this. They're not gonna listen to a single word you have to say.
You never speak of this again. Do you understand me?
Police have arrested Andy Goodwin after he surrendered himself early this morning and charged him in the beating of Gordon Lee Master. Circumstances surrounding the death of Maggie Malloy remain unclear.
Let's make this fast and easy. Write down everything you remember from last night. How you killed the girl. Anything else you remember, just jot it down.
All rise. And what happened when you re-entered the bathroom?
I saw Peter kill Maggie with his hands around her throat.
The
people have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, including an eyewitness, Mr. Peter Goodwin killed young Maggie Malloy.
I'm sitting in the cage, waiting to die.
And I'm gonna be there to watch him suffer.
He is nothing more than a boy.
Yeah, then what is the point?
This is about life or death.
I'll ruin everything. I'm the screw-up. You're the perfect one. He didn't do it. He's innocent.
As long as you can pour air into your lungs, you got potential. Potential to help somebody. Right up to the very end.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Join us next time for another episode packed with interviews. I'm Dynasty Tennison.
And I'm Caroline Russell. We'll see you later, movie buffs.